Now, I've spent over 1,000 hours inside of Claude at this point, and I have to say, the most people that I run into are using about 10% of what Cowork can actually do. And that's because they are still doing the work themselves, and they're having Claude just help out. Well, Cowork is not a helper. Cowork is an employee. You need to be handing over multi-step jobs and have it complete about 95% of it, and then hand you back the last 5% just to verify its work. As of July 7th, Claude Cowork is now available on your mobile phone, and this is a huge deal. Okay, so there's 6 things that you need to know here. 4 of them are brand new to Claude Cowork, and then the other 2 are just going to impact how you use it. But I'm going to walk you through all 6 of these so you can stop using Claude to help you work and you can start using it to do the work. And that is a big difference. So let's jump into number 1, which is where Cowork lives. So the good news here is that you don't have to download a new app. If you already have Claude on your phone, you want to make sure that it's up to date. But what you're going to do is you're going to go in and you're going to start a new chat. And then right here in the message box, there is a toggle button. On one side, it is chat. Then on the other side, it is Cowork. And the difference between these two is the whole reason why we're having this video. Now, chat, as you probably know, just talks to you, right? It answers your question, and then it waits for you to go do something with the answer that it gave you. Now, Cowork doesn't wait. You give it an entire job, a complete workflow from start to finish, and it's going to go out there, and it's going to look at your files, it's going to look at your email, your calendar, the web, anything that you have given it access to, and is going to do everything it can to get that job done for you. If you're using it right, that is the power of Cowork. So let me give you an example of why this is so powerful on your mobile device. Now, there's always people out there looking for jobs, right? So we're going to use that as an example. Let's say that you're sitting at a coffee shop and you're scrolling the job postings on LinkedIn and you find one that you actually like. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a screenshot of it and you're going to send it to Cowork. And then you're going to say something like this. I want you to read this job posting. I want you to research the company and look at any recent news about them. I want you to take a look at what else they're hiring for, and I want you to rewrite my resume against this exact posting. And that's the power of building a workflow inside of Cowork. Now, we just told it to do a lot here, right? But you only have to say that one time because you can tell Claude to turn that whole thing into a skill. And then the next time that you take a screenshot of a job posting and give it to Cowork, it's going to know exactly what to do with it and do everything that we just told it to do, but automatically. And with that, that brings us to number 2, which is the cloud. Now, this one's big because Cowork used to only run on your computer, which meant that if you closed your laptop or turned off your computer, the work that you were doing just stopped. But now with this update, the session that you're running is now running on Anthropic's servers in the cloud, and it's also running in an isolated sandbox that gets destroyed as soon as the job is done. So let me give you an example of how powerful this could be. Let's say that you want to turn a video or a blog post or a webinar or anything into an Instagram carousel. Now, normally that takes about an hour of your life to do. Trust me, I've done plenty of them. But instead, you can hand Cowork the transcript of your video, and you can tell it to pull 8 of the strongest insights and ideas that it can find and write a carousel. Now, you're going to tell it that you want a hook slide, and that you want a slide for every idea that it found, and that you want it to use Higgsfield for any image element that it may need. And then you're going to take all of that and put it into Canva and build 8 of those slides, and then export it into a new folder into my Google Drive. And then you close your laptop and go do something. Now, the best part here is that since it's running in the cloud, you can pull your phone out at any time and watch it work. You can see what step it's on. You can see what's already been completed, how much longer it's going to take. And when the job's done, Claude is going to notify you right on your phone. So you're not running back to your computer every 10 minutes to see if it's still going. You're just going to get the notification when it's done, and then you can go look at your finished carousel. Okay, on to number 3, which we are calling session. Now, this one is super important because having one session that follows you across every single device means that you're not babysitting long jobs. You're not sitting in front of your computer waiting to see if Claude has a question for you. And that's good because Cowork is going to notify you on your phone if it does have a question. And here's a good example for that. Now, let's say that you are creating a newsletter. Well, the hard part about the newsletter isn't the writing part. The hard part is all the research that goes into it. Now, what Cowork's going to do is it's going to go out there and find what actually happened this week. It's going to figure out what's worth telling people about in your newsletter, and it's going to make sure that you haven't repeated anything that you've already covered. Now, you would typically start this from your computer, right? So you would tell Cowork to go read the week's worth of news and to look at what you've already published, and it's going to pull everything together, and it's going to take those stories and write that newsletter for you. And then you leave. You walk away from your computer, you go pick up your kids from school, and while you're waiting in the pickup line, your phone buzzes, and it's Claude. And Claude is telling you that Cowork found 3 stories that are strong enough to lead in your newsletter, and it's going to ask you which ones that you want to build your newsletter around. So in 4 seconds, you tap the ones that you want, and then Cowork is getting back to work. Hey, before we get to number 4, if you could take a second and subscribe to my channel and like this video, it's something that I would really appreciate. But let's jump into number 4, which is scheduled tasks. Now, if you type in /schedule inside of Cowork, you're able to create a task and then tell Claude when you want it to run. And because Cowork is running in the cloud now, that task can run with no devices online at all. And a good example of this might be a task that runs every Sunday night at 8 p.m. And what it would do is it would go through every single email that you did not answer that week. It's going to read each one of those. It's going to figure out what that person actually needed. And then it's going to write your reply in your voice and then drop it into your drafts folder inside of Gmail or whatever email platform you're using. If you did something like that, you would wake up Monday morning and your whole week's worth of email debt is already written, and you just have to read the drafts and hit send. Now, on to number 5, which is a safety feature that I'm calling approvals. Now, when Claude has a question for you or a decision that you have to make, a notification is going to show up right on your phone. And that's important because Cowork is doing real things in the real world, and nothing is going to happen until you look at it and you approve it. So let's go back to that Instagram carousel example. Now, Cowork built the carousel. It's sitting in your drive. It's ready to be published. And let's say that you're using make.com and you have a scenario connected that once that carousel is done, it's going to post straight to your Instagram. What Cowork's going to do here is it's going to stop and it's going to send you a notification and it's going to say something like, I have the carousel completed. The captions are ready. Do you want me to send this over to make.com and publish it? And that's exactly where you want it to stop, because once that post goes live, it's live. Now you can set how tight you want this leash to be. There's manual approval. Now manual approval stops Claude at every single action, which means that you're approving quite a bit. And then there is skip all approvals. And that just lets it run and do whatever task that you told it to do. But if you're new to this, I would start on manual for the first week and then work your way up as you start to trust it. Now, this brings us to our last number, which is 6, and that is called the limits. Now, there is a caveat here. With Claude Cowork on your phone, anything that lives in the cloud still works, like your Gmail or your Google Drive or your Slack or the web. But anything that touches your actual computer does not. So the files that are sitting on your desktop, that browser use where Claude drives Chrome for you, and that computer use where Claude actually is clicking around on your home screen, those 3 things, those still need your desktop app open and your computer awake for it to work. But there really is an easy fix here. All I did was I take the files that I think that I'm going to be working with and I move it over to my Google Drive. Then everything I just showed you runs on my phone perfectly. Now, I do want to call one thing out here. This still is in beta, and at launch, it's going to roll out to the max plans first. So if you're on a pro account and you don't see it yet, you're not doing anything wrong. Anthropic says that pro and team and enterprise accounts are coming within the next few weeks. Okay, so that is the new Cowork on mobile update, and hopefully you found this helpful. This is something that I use every single day at this point, and I'm in love with it. So if you liked it, or if you found this helpful, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one.